Colin, it's weird to see you and not be talking Tesla. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me. Happy to talk about solar. I've been covering this name for 15 years and happy to be more constructive on it after a long time.
Why are you more constructive now? And I'll cite an often thrown about stat that half of solar companies have gone bankrupt, and this is not a great.
It's much higher than that.
Much higher.
The solar has been
different?
A tremendous market, and we've seen about 100x growth in my career in this space, and there's still we think 3 to 5x growth in terms of the solar market from an installation perspective, and we're just reaching an important inflection point. Solar is really the cheapest form of new energy for the power markets. We're seeing a couple of important trends. One, energy security is a huge issue that I think this bill addresses in a meaningful way. Secondly, we're seeing the electrification not only of the transportation market, but also of the heating market. And so the demand on the power grid is going to be substantially higher. And as we move towards wanting clean power here around climate issues, the solar demand is going to be substantial.
But when
go ahead.
Let me just clarify. So the inflection point you're talking about is that solar, correct me if I'm getting this wrong, is now the cheapest form of new energy. But are we talking utility scale, i.e. the industrial sector? Because for households, obviously, that wouldn't be the case.
You're not all the way there. But so on the industrial or on the utility side, absolutely, without question. As you move into, the edge of the grid, it depends on which market you're in. But certainly we think, solar plus storage for over 30% of the country now is economic in the US. And as we look across Europe, it's a much higher percentage of that. First Solar is really focused on the utility scale market. And right now, with natural gas at $8, when we look at peak power comps or even baseload power comps, solar has at least a 20 to 30% cost advantage.
I wonder, though, if the stock price behavior this week doesn't reveal to us the extent to which they're still relying on government subsidies, because every time, these deals were fading, the stocks would dump. Now they're up 30% on this Manchin bill and this deal. Does that really speak to a fundamentally strong earnings model?
So for First Solar, one of the things that we're upgrading on is the production tax credit here. So they'll get a manufacturing tax credit if this bill passes, which we think is likely. That adds another, between $4 and $10 of earnings power for First Solar, depending on how it shakes out in the ultimate levels. But when we think about this from an energy security perspective, and the fact that First Solar really is the only legitimate manufacturer of solar panels in the U.S., that's an important component of this bill that we think stays in there. And it's critical for the U.S. to really secure its own sources of energy. And we've seen that both on the traditional energy side, but we need to see that sort of investment happen for the clean energy sector. And we're seeing this bill as a really meaningful moment for that.
Colin, it's Dom. On that point, do you feel as though the U.S. can be in a leadership position to really exert some kind of influence and kind of be the tip of the spear with regard to the solar trade? It's us versus China on so many fronts, but it's got to be us versus China with the solar side as well.
Well, that ship already sailed, and we're behind as a country. All the manufacturing that was in this country, except for First Solar, has left or gone out of business to the point about bankruptcy earlier. And so really, this is about a hedge, in my view. As we look at transforming the grid and moving towards clean energy sources, we need to have some manufacturing, and this gives the country some leverage from a strategic perspective, even if it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other sources of panels.